I lift my voice is lifted. Gifted, I foresaw it and I ripped it. The whole enchilada with a side of avocado. I came down from my fences, desperados. My flow should be sold at low, next to the 2x4s, an electric range stove. The bolts and screws, home and approved. Gentiles and Jews, penning on views. Broken for you, my moment approaching. The coaching, the ocean is waving. The money I'm saving, the arrest I'm evading. The models I'm dating, this cup of mine keep cascading. God has engraved me into the palm of his hand. I'm in the best hands. I be washing Jeezy's dishes, pots and pans. I keep the law of the land. I speak because I can. Legalize blacks, legislate that. Hurry up, please, because a brother can't breathe. Kaepernick kneel, the world stood still. The level of hate was so unreal. I foresaw the end right before the hook. Hating is not a good look. I took from the good book. I feel like a tree planted by a river brook. Let me cook them surgically with this sword. Will put my vocal cord itching to release the source of my peace. I'm flipping verses on these tracks like an acrobat. Yeah, glory to the Father, he implemented a plan. Jesus carried it out, it is finished. The Spirit empowered, blessing after blessing. We win this, we win this. My spirit's mine. We win this, we win this, we win this. My spirit's mine. My spirit smile, my spirit smiles. Do y'all hear what I'm saying? Think about it. Think about it. Man, Jesus did that. We win this. We win this. My spirit get it. We win this. Do you hear what I'm saying? We win this. My knees buckle, my spirit chuckle. We win this. We win this. Oh.
I'm up here just talking and I'm on mute. But listen, shout out to everybody that's pulling up to the No 304 show and the Trey True Teller show. You know I'm always streaming from multiple platforms. Shout out to y'all. But listen, make sure y'all like the stream. Make sure you share the stream. Make sure you goddamn wipe your goddamn feet before you step inside my goddamn house, man. So always like the stream, share the stream. And then when you go back, hype the goddamn video, man. You hear what I'm saying? Hype my videos. But again, shout out to everybody pulling up. Shout out to Nicholas. What's good? Gabe Moore. What's good? Trey Titan. What's good? Salute. Shout out to everybody that is pulling up. But again, like the video, share the video. Y'all know we the hottest show on YouTube, giving y'all real conversations. All right? Giving y'all real conversations. Listen, if you have not signed up to be a member of the Truth Tellers platform, make sure you get you a membership to show that you support the page. If you're watching me every day, you need to be supporting every day. All right. Not only that, help us reach all the super chat and the Cash App goals. All right. I would really appreciate that. That's motivation to keep giving y'all great content each and every day. Do y'all hear me? Do you hear me? Do you hear me? All right, shout out to Ilkhan Ali, man. Ali was the goddamn sponsor last night. So we're looking for a new sponsor today. Male Stay Goddamn Fitted. What's good? I am Black Mall. What's good? Yes, man. All is well, man. We are steady grinding. Try to give y'all another great show like we did last night. Did y'all enjoy the stream last night? Listen, man. If y'all enjoying this content, man, we just steady pushing the envelope, steady grinding. You could be watching Netflix, but you watching the Truth Teller platform, and we are here to have a conversation. All right, let me go on drop the goddamn link. See who's in the building tonight. See who wants to come up tonight. Last night that was a great conversation. I'm not gonna lie, I ended up going to bed. I was a little tired. Yeah, I'm gonna be real. But Samson held it down, and he said they went on a couple more hours and had the conversation for a couple more hours. So hey, but listen, man, if I'm not reading, if I'm not listen, I'm telling y'all right now, man, if I'm not reaching my super chat goals, my cash app goals, I'm telling y'all, we are not gonna be prolonging the show after a certain time frame. If y'all want the show, you gotta support the show. Let me just keep it real with you. And understand all the money goes straight to my son. Go to my kids, man. Kyle and Cash, man. That's where all the money go to, man. Go to my babies, man. So I appreciate y'all so much for supporting the platform. We seeing who back works, what to do, my boy. What's good with you? I done already dropped the link. See who we got in the building. Y'all know I do an open panel every night. We not done. We not ducking no smoke. Anybody want to come up, want to have a conversation? We here all day, every day. You did all day, every day. So we in the building. What's been going on in the world, y'all? I know y'all see what's going on in Mexico, and that's truly sad. If I'm being honest with y'all, truly, truly, truly sad situation. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm trying. Oh, I need to turn that down, boy. Hold on, I need to turn that down. I can hear that. I don't need that getting on YouTube in the back, boy. Got that here. Folk be trying to knock my goddamn page. You did. Knock my page, man. Chat, what's going on with y'all, man? Tell me something good. What up, chat? What y'all got going, man? What's good? Talk to me quick. Don't talk to me slick. I'm in y'all world, man. What's going on in the chat land? Chat land. Remember, I already dropped the link, so anybody want to come up? We're doing a part 2 of the conversation we had last night. Santoria, if I'm saying that right. 777. Shout out to you. Hey, remember, make sure you get a membership. If you do not have a membership, join the goddamn membership, man. We need at least 10 memberships tonight, man. And we need $65 in the super chat and 100 in the cash out. Dark Blade. What up? Daryl. What up? Still at work. What happened with Ali Live earlier? I was on her for a little bit. I'm actually do. I'm actually going to clip that clip, man. That was crazy work. The dude was tripping, man. I don't know what that dude was thinking about, man. Boogie Reacts. Shout out to Boogie Reacts, man. Oh, man, I got a new member already, man. A new member already. Shout out to the Dark Blade 118 coming through with the membership. Saying, brother, trade the truth. I support you. Remember, when you support me, you support my kids. Anybody that got kids know what I'm talking about. Daddy, can I have it? Daddy, can I have it? Daddy, can I have it? Daddy. And listen, if you got a son that play Roblox and goddamn 2K, oh my God, man. Then I want some VC. Listen, this is the VC money. Hey, Mel say 50. Dude was bugging, but don't worry about it. I'm gonna clip it. I'm going on Ali page tomorrow. I'm gonna clip that, and I'm gonna make a nice little thumbnail. Listen, I invited him to pull up tonight. I'm not sure he's gonna pull up, but I invited him. Just understand, I put the invite out there. Pull up on my page. with this nonsense, man. Like I really want to, excuse me, I really want to build and have that conversation because I'm just like, bro, you tripping. Trey, the whole live got took down because they said their weapon was shown. You say what? What you mean? He said, "Nah, I think Boogie standing on his square though. But standing, what was his square though? Dark Blade, what square did he stand on? The dude contradicted himself 30 times. Literally. P. Schmurr, what to do? Harlan, what to do? The dude contradicted himself 30 times, Blade. He only messed up with yeah, I agree. He did mess up with the all statements for sure. I agree. But I still don't agree with what he was saying though in totality. I don't agree at all with what he's saying. Like, come on, Blade. Like, it's no way possible. I wish he would come on this stream. Like, and so me and him gonna have that conversation because it don't make sense what he was saying. My mic going in and out. Well, maybe I need to be still. Let me get closer to the mic and be still. What about now? Is that okay? Is it better now if I just stay in one spot and not keep moving all the way around? Ali live stream got took down because YouTube said a weapon was shown. Ali appealed and they rejected. A weapon? Who showed a weapon? What? Who showed a weapon? Is the question. Bro, that's crazy work. Man, I was gonna clip that, man. I never saw a weapon. Rod Neal, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Man, that's crazy, man. Yeah, I didn't see a weapon. Only that guy Stu smoking. He said he don't know, and when he was watching, we didn't see anything. Man, I was gonna clip that goddamn interaction between me and Boogie, so y'all could see that guy was tripping. That's all right. I hope he lit. Don't worry about it. We in the YouTube streets now. I'm gonna run across him. When I run across him, I'm gonna put BTA. Y'all know what BTA stand for. He gotta stand on his same, he gotta stay on the same talking points. If he stay on those same talking points, it's crazy. Insane to me. YouTube using some trash, AI for strikes, and now allegedly it's supposed to improve over time. Mr. Durham, man, I don't even know, brother. All I know that I wanted my clip, man. Dark Blade, you know I had Dark Blade, man. No, you gotta understand, Dark Blade. Do you understand why I said what I said? That's my question. Do you understand why? Because Boogie literally said that if a woman was a wife, then that means she was a good wife. And then not only that, he said that you cannot meet a good woman in a club. So I know two men, two dudes that I'm cool with. Both of them, their wives, WIFE, their wife, were strippers while they were together before they got married. And now they're married. I'm just saying. Now, am I saying that I would pick a woman that strip? Hell to the no, 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 no. I'm not picking no woman that strip. I don't even like strippers. I'm allergic to strippers. Any woman that would do something, compromise her dignity, her core values for $1 bill, something that is fake. Y'all do money is fake, right? After a while, everything is going to be digitized. What you gonna do then? Tell somebody, hey, I'm gonna give you some coochie for some Bitcoin. I'm gonna give you some coochie for some XRP. I'm gonna give you some coochie for some Ethereum. Yo, Negroes in the crypto market gonna have the advantage. Do you hear me? I'm just keeping it real. Negroes in the crypto market gonna have the advantage because I know I got plenty of XRP. This is not financial advice. Okay, let me say it one more time. This is not financial advice. But again, y'all understand what your boy's saying. Dark. Nah, I'd rather go. Nah, I'd rather go monk mode than yeah. Man, Dark, but you know I'm telling the truth though, bro. You know your boy telling the truth. Let's just keep it gangster, man. You know I'm telling the truth, man. I'm keeping it real. Listen, one thing your boy Trey the Truth gonna do, I'm gonna keep it real across the board. And just stay with me. I'm gonna make it make sense eventually. Even if you disagree, I'll make it make sense. Just be patient. But I know Boogie better not pull up over here. Cause he gonna boy, BTA. BTA. Listen, man. I done already dropped the link, man. I got Simon pulling up. What's going on, young man? Simon from the goddamn U could have K. Hey man, listen, y'all need to be hitting the super chat and the cash apps, man. We gotta meet these goals today. I'm not gonna be playing with y'all, man. Simon, what to do?
What's going on, bro?
Man, why is pitch black dog in the dark?
Yeah, I'm always in the dark, man, until daylight come. And
Oh,
then I
okay,
go
okay,
get to
okay.
work. It's recreational to me, bro.
Man, I
Yeah.
seen you in the comments over there on Ali show, man. What you think about the interaction earlier?
I appreciate Ali. Ali's king, man. I always told Ali's king. I don't give a fuck about the untouchables. I salute Fatty and all them. You know what I'm saying? But yo, Ali's king. You know what I'm saying? He always speaks shit. He always speaks the real shit. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
it's really nice to actually see you over there like that. You know what I'm saying? Because you appreciate the brothers and like I see where he's coming from. I don't really will come back and go, okay, I understand everything he's saying and all that shit. But that there was a fool up there that was talking the utmost crazy stuff. Like,
That's why I'm asking because I seen you in the comments. I seen you in the comments, so that's why I'm saying, what did you think
yeah, this
about Boogie reacts? What he was saying?
that dude like just sound like yo. I don't want to be bad to Africans, okay? But I'm just saying this motherfucker sound like he was just like in some African complex. And the thing is like Africans is a diverse continent. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
he sounded like he came from a particular region. I didn't even want to say what it was. I was just waiting for him to damn say it. For him to turn around and say like, "Oh, women came like you can't get with a woman." That was his whole premise. You can't get with a woman. I was like, well, where did you find your woman? Do you have a woman? Have
I
you ever
don't, I
been
don't, I
married?
don't, I don't think that he has a woman.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's
crazy.
possible to have a woman speaking like that. Is what I'm saying.
I don't look, I'm content. Like I got many women around me. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't even need to beg still or like pull a shrapnel. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't feel like women look, I that
Well,
I
hello, Simon. I'm a
maybe
whole, but Simon, listen, I'm a whole. I know me and you, we
yeah,
developing a
yeah,
friendship
yeah,
relationship
yeah,
over
yeah.
YouTube. But I'm a whole. I don't know nothing about you, Simon. But I'm gonna hold you to the fire, right? So just stay with me now. A lot of people say you have a lot of money, correct?
Yeah, yeah,
I don't know your financials. I'm just going off what people say, right? From
right?
my understanding, they say you're a millionaire, whatever the context is right now.
Okay.
If you are giving women money freely, just all willy nilly, just giving women money, are they dealing with you because of your money or are they dealing with you because of you?
Not really. Um, no, not really.
But that don't sound confident though. You said not really.
No, I'm quite look. I don't mind. Look, some people I'll get to know. You get what I'm saying? So it's just like they just doing something, and ain't really in my premise. Like ain't nothing to like in my realm. Like I'm a lawyer, so
What I'm saying,
I
if you got all this
look,
money, and I'm not saying you don't. That's not so. Don't take that. That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying,
no, it's cool.
how can
It's
you
cool.
truly know if a woman loves you for you? Because
I don't
now
give
I don't know
women
how true it
money.
was that other day when we was on here. You sent a woman $30,000, and then not only that.
I don't really give a woman money based on the fact that they love me. I don't get that.
So okay. So what I'm saying, from my understanding, you gave one girl 30K, and then not only that, you're you're giving random women thousands and thousands of dollars. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For what?
Because I don't know. I mean, the thing
So
is,
hold on. Question, Simon. You don't care if they mess with other men?
not really.
But why? What? Never mind.
Not really.
So a
Is it?
woman. So hold on. So you'll give a woman just money just for being a woman, just no attachments.
No, just for fucking with me.
Oh, she cool with you.
Yeah.
So you paying
It's,
for them to be around, Simon?
no. It's not that. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't showing me their pussy. They ain't doing nothing like that. It's
So you
not that.
just so they just hanging. They just hanging out,
Yeah.
and you feel like
But Simon, I mean, hold on, my bad, Samson. But you say you just hang. Okay, Samson just asked you, they just hanging out. But Simon, from my understanding, some of these women you've never met. You just met them on you. You hang with them on YouTube.
You don't know that.
No. I didn't say no. That's why I'm making a statement now, so you can tell me if I'm right or wrong.
You don't know that. So
No,
I'm just
okay. So I'm asking. I apologize. So hold on, Simon. I apologize because you're correct. I don't know that. So I'm asking you: is it true that some of these women you've never met?
some of them.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
okay.
but
So wow.
I'm entitled to do what I want in my
Yeah,
money.
no, 100%, 100%. I'm not going
Right.
against you at
So
all.
do you want me to right, let me show you something.
Okay.
I only got a certain amount of time in my life. And I don't want to make this shit so serious because this is your life, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right? But I ain't about to give my money to the fucking government, okay? I'll rather dish it out,
Okay. Now you got that right.
right?
So
So
question.
that's all I'm doing. I'm just dishing out.
I got you. So question. Why women and why you won't help some good fathers out here? Like there's some men out here that are
Because
good.
they ain't proposizing me like most women will turn around and give me some sort of idea about what they want to do. Most men don't do that because they're so fucking egotistical.
Mm-hmm.
They can't even turn around and like pull up a business plan.
Gotcha. Okay. Now I'm just asking. So I'm getting to know you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you, bro, and that's the thing. That's why I hooked up onto you because I looked at you and I was like, yo, Trey's a real one. You know what I'm saying?
appreciate
But
it.
I'm like, yo, most of these motherfuckers out here,
Mm-hmm.
foolish as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
I
Wanna
got you.
wanna be in their ego, wanna try and play some shit. And like, yo, I'm being deadly fucking serious. I don't have that amount of time to play around with this shit.
Nah, but
And that is
did what I'm saying. Did what I'm saying, Simon. I'm keeping it gangster, right? It's some
mhm.
good brothers out here that can use 30,000. I'm just saying. Good
Yeah,
fathers.
yeah. And I'm cool with that.
Probably,
I'm cool with
you
that.
know, they doing the best they can.
Well, same thing I said to you on the last live. Send me a business plan. I have no fucking issues with it.
Oh, okay.
No issues.
But you,
Stop me from sending money to a woman if you feel that I'm not spending that money in the correct way. Tell
no, no,
me
no, no, no,
about
no,
some shit.
no, no. You can spend your money however you want to, Simon. That's not what I'm saying. I
No,
was
I'm
just
I'm
saying,
telling you, if you're telling me that you don't understand why I'm sending it to a woman that's like, you know, just gonna do whatever she wants with it. I know a woman's gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Or she gonna go and spend some diamond rings, get like a bag or this shit or that shit. I know that's what she's gonna do. But I've never come across a damn brother that's gonna turn around and be like having a real conversation and go, okay, yeah, I want to build some shit.
Yeah.
Let's build. The
Hey,
last
somebody.
motherfucker.
Hey, Simon. Somebody. Audrey in the comments said. Audrey in the comments said she got a business plan. Simon, she trying to finesse you, fam. Hey, but real quick, shout out to Audrey for the membership, man. Audrey, even though I know you get on my nerves, and you always being one-sided, I appreciate you
I
for
could do
getting the
this
membership.
forever. Like
Shout out to Audrey.
I'm one of the lost. You get what I'm saying? So, I.
Simon,
No,
what's good, man?
bro, because,
Samson, what's good?
You're quite refreshing.
I appreciate that, family.
Salute was good. Simon was good. Trey.
Hey, man, I done already dropped the link, man. Where everybody at? Why people ain't pulling up, man? Pull up, man. Y'all know we won't smoke tonight, man. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk. We already got Simon up here. You know, Simon with all the BS. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have a great conversation. Pull up, man. Y'all waiting on. Samson, you tired? Yeah, man, go to bed, bro. I got it, bro. Just go to sleep, bro. Get off the stream, bro.
I ran that live yesterday.
Bro, get off the stream, bro. You tired, bro. You go to sleep.
Trey workout today.
Listen, go to bed, bro. Go get you some rest, bro. Matter of fact, let me kick you off the stage, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Bro, he need to go to sleep. The dude, eyes like. Simon, you didn't see him do this. He did this. He said,
"Yo, Trey, you bad." Like, goddamn.
Hey, I'm gonna stay on for a little bit.
Yeah, but nah, you gonna wake up. That's what Trey said. You gonna wake up, bro. Like, this is the thing about most people.
Hey,
they want to
out
dress
of
up.
Simon, look at
they
him.
can't do shit.
Out of there, bro. Look at him.
I'm gonna stay up for a little bit. I'm gonna stay on for a little bit.
Go to sleep, bro. You don't need to be.
Go get some water or some shit, man, bro. Wake up. Wake up. Get alert. Get alert.
That dude tired, bro. I don't even know why he playing. He doing like I was doing last night. I ain't gonna lie. When I got tired last night.
Yo, Trey, all right, let's speak some business, Trey, because these motherfuckers be fucking around. What you want to do?
What you talking about?
Anything.
What you talking about?
What you want to do? What's your ambition?
My ambition?
Yes.
My ambition is is to
Sam, get some water, bro. This ain't
no. So no, I'm about to tell you. So fitness is my thing, like getting people in shape. Like that's my thing. That's what I do. I do that.
That's the reason why I'm so tired.
I'm getting ready to start another. I'm getting ready to start a fitness page as well. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do a fitness channel. It's gonna be love. That's my thing. The panel shows and the fitness. That's my thing. That's what I'm doing, man. Right now.
Right. So all right. So what do you need to do? Set up a gym or something?
No, I have a gym. Yeah, I got a gym.
You have a gym already?
Yeah, I got a big gym. But I'm getting ready. I'm redoing right now. I'm rebuilding my home studio. I mean, I have a gym inside my house.
No. I'm talking commercial. I'm not talking
No,
about.
I'm rebuilding my house gym so I can start filming and doing all my YouTube workouts.
Yeah, no, I ain't talking about that, bro. I'm talking about your commercial endeavors. So you got a gym. You got a gym? You got a commercial gym or is it a personal gym?
No, a commercial gym.
All right. What's it called?
Huh?
What's it called?
Oh, it's Duncanville Boxing Academy. It's called Duncanville Boxing Academy. We got a lot of kids that box. I train professional boxers too.
And you got one site?
Huh?
You got one site?
No, I have a site for my other company. I have a site. Let me put it in the comments real quick. This is my site.
No, bro. You don't need to do that. Okay, so you got one site?
Yes, sir.
Where's that base? What state is that based in?
Texas.
Texas.
That's where my girl's from.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, my girl's from Texas.
Oh, okay, okay. That's what's up. Well, she
Yeah,
way out
yeah,
there where you at?
yeah. My girl, we've been together for years.
Oh, okay. She just moved out there.
No. She's from originally from DC.
Gosh. Nah, that's what's up, man.
Um. All right. So, all right, we got one site.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yeah, just hit me in the back chat. I email you, bro. He put your email in the back chat.
Yeah. All right. All right. Do that. Now we gotta talk business because this is for real.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
hit
play
you.
around this bullshit. I ain't gonna be around you two for too long either.
Yeah, I just
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna just put your email in the back chat. We'll hook up, make something happen.
Nah, but I got my girl in Texas, so that's cool, and that'll give us something to do anyway. If you get what I mean.
That's what's up, man.
Nah, but that's cool.
Samson, you got one eye
We
open.
got a boxing ring over
I'm
here.
listening to Simon in the business proposal. He told me to be quiet. I'm listening to Simon.
I just see that.
Bro. I didn't say be quiet. I just said if you got something to say something. You know what I'm saying?
He got one eye open. I'm
Yeah, I mean,
gonna email you right now.
I ain't doubting you, son. I'm just saying, like, I look if people want to do like I'm just sick and tired of people though being over here just chatting bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yo, if you're gonna do something, like I'm negotiating, we're networking. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that. What do you think? You think there's something wrong with that?
Amen.
Whether we're asleep or awake, like day night, you know, we're negotiating. Let's talk. Let's talk business. This ain't about no damn super chat. Let's do this shit.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
The fuck?
Nah, I feel you on that, family. I just emailed you too, bro.
Exact. All right, I'm gonna catch that.
Yeah, so you have my email. P Smurf, what to do, man?
What up, P?
Chilling out. What's good? What's good, fellas?
Man, we up here,
What's
man.
up, sir?
We up here just
OG in
chilling,
the
man.
house. OG in the house. What's up, Smurf?
OG coming up.
I see Smurf. I saw Smurf like 6 years ago. Smurf was killing it.
Simon, you sober tonight, huh?
Man, why? You just was Simon, man.
Oh Lord, this is like blasphemy. Smurf, what you doing? Where you come from? You just popped up out the fucking scene, nigga. God damn.
Where you know Smurf from?
Yo, I've been in the sector for a long while, bro. I just bounced out for a little while, but yo, these OGs were holding me up from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Smurf was a crazy one. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even see this motherfucker with the beard. Like,
I met Smurf on Facebook.
Yep.
Nah,
Yep.
I don't do Facebook and all that. Nah, I knew Smurf from I came from Lapeef. I came from Anton Daniels. I came from all them shits. And like most of the time, that's where Facebook came into it because they had they weren't even talking what's that thing? What's that thing they call it now? Distro? This I don't know
Discord?
what they call it.
Discord.
Yeah, Discord. Yep.
Yeah, they call it Discord. We weren't playing with that shit. We was on Facebook.
Yep. Just doing regular lives. Yep.
This is during the pandemic, like
Yep,
Kevin
during the
Samuels,
pandemic.
all
Yep,
of them.
That's how I bumped into Train Up.
We were part of all of that shit. We brought up we caught them up and brought up Kevin Samuels. That's where we come from.
No, for sure.
Yeah, me and my homie had a little morning show that we was doing. And we just started out just on some normal shit. He wanted to do a podcast. I'm like, Joe, let's just start Facebook. And then that's when I went on Facebook like that. And then I'm like, man, if we would have kept it going, it was dope. But that's how I end up coming from that and bumping into Trading Up Me and Viewpoint. I thought they was dope as hell. I just sit back and listen. You know what I'm saying? And
We had a crazy run with the music.
yeah, for a fact.
Mm-hmm.
All
It's
right,
so
man.
nice to
So
see you, Smurf, bro.
You as
It's so
well, my
nice to see
brother.
you, bro.
You as well.
Mm-hmm.
You was under the what's the name at first,
Mm-hmm.
behind the camera.
Yeah,
What's
damn
up,
right.
Samson?
You see how they did me? They did me bad, bro. I was like, nah, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I went to the beef sector, came back to the manosphere.
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Mm-hmm.
nah, that's what's up, man.
Same shit
So
on
real quick,
Earth. You know what I'm saying? On land, because these motherfuckers wanted to play me. You know what I'm saying? I rolled up to their houses and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And they still tried to play me. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I was like, nah. I traveled all the way over from the UK to come over to their damn houses. They try still playing me, try to chat some shit. I was like, boy, you see that fresh and fit shit?
Yeah.
I ain't
Yo,
it was like that, man. You pull it up on people, man.
bro, if people are nice, people are nice. Look, we don't play with people, but if you want to turn around and try a trip, ain't that shit. You know what I'm
Put the
saying?
address on it. All right, real quick, man. Let's have this conversation, man. There's some people pull up later on. They pull up, man. But we're gonna go and get active real quick because I never got to the questions last night. So we were dealing with social media destroy real relationships, unrealistic expectations nobody talks about, right? So we
Right.
talked about it a little bit last night, and with the whole Kendra G thing, because Kendra G was like, "Hey, I'm out here interviewing all these different women." And these different women are asking for 1% of men, right? So even though they might not be able to get that man, they still desire and still asking for a certain man, 6 foot, 6 figures, the whole shebang, right? But men typically we don't ask for nothing across the board, but we get what we get. All right, so I wanna ask. So social media has created unrealistic expectations in relationships. So let me ask this: has social media turned relationships into performance instead of connection? Do y'all believe that social media has turned relationships into performance instead of people establishing a real connection? How y'all feel about that?
I definitely agree. I agree with that.
Simon, where you at with it?
I think there's a learning to be had with social media. I don't think social media is for everybody. I think social media leans towards a certain type of person,
Mm-hmm.
um, because social media is kind of new, right? I think as social media goes on, it will lean towards the masses, but it's ungoverned. So as time goes on, it's going to be governed more and more and more, like anything that we live through.
I can
It's
see
just
that.
not. It's just not in your face right now. But it will be as time goes on. It doesn't really matter who is the president or who is not, or this, that, whatnot. It's just it's going to be governed more and more. So, you know, our presence right now is very, very important, and it's going to actually be taken into account because people have done certain things on social media to a point that they've been arrested. Um, taken up by the law, like drawn into court, things like that. That's the extreme. So if you don't actually know what you're doing on social media, um, you gotta be very careful. Thing
Yeah.
is, what I gauge from it, and what I appreciate is we're all being journalists right now. Um, Not necessarily licensed journalists, but we're being journalists.
Mm-hmm.
Um, And I think that's really important because we're reporting on things that people don't see and people do need to know. So that's why I'm gonna leave with that moment. Thank you, sir.
Peace,
But
Smurf, where you at with it?
so with me, the problem is of the facade of it. And that's what affects relationships, because one of the things people do is they put their best light and their best shine. And with transparency, for instance, I remember dating a woman and she like, why don't you put me on your social media? Right. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, well, that is just that. It's almost like a commercial. It's not real for me. I don't take it real
Exactly.
as far as the reality of my life. So why would I expose my private life to people that, once again, I don't have that intimate relationship with, right? So you are looking at this individual in their lives thinking that everything is all it's gold, but in reality it's just glitter. So you're going to base our relationship on that. So with that being said, now everyone is putting all I'm happily married, and once that light go off, guess what? They're fighting. I remember watching a sitcom one time of Kings and Queens, and the husband and wife were looking at this couple. They fit, look good, you know what I'm saying, working out, and they typically were living this facade when they was outside. But soon as they got home, she digging in her butt, farting, you know what I'm saying? He all over the place, dirty underwear on. But outside they look real good.
Mm-hmm.
So when when you're looking at transparency and how especially women are so transparent, now they're putting that pressure on their significant other, right? So I mean that's a part of a big issue that I
Let
have
me
faced.
ask you this: like, who in the relationship, and I think it's typically the woman, right? But
Mm-hmm.
like, if you don't post it on social media, it's not real. Like that has become a thing in
Yep.
relationships, And I know some men deal with it, some men don't have to deal with it, and then some men, for some women, it's a validation type thing. And I don't understand why, if you're not in the social media like that, you don't like posting like that. Then if she want to post, if you deny it, then you got a whole argument in your goddamn household over you wanting to be on social media. And you truly just like, listen, I'm not into that. I'll
Yep.
go ahead and do it because that's validation for you. But how is that becoming a thing of validation? Because if social media never existed, it wouldn't even be a thing. So how can we let something that is a social norm dictate the validity of our relationship over
That
whether
all
I'm
right.
on
Let me tell you something. Right, a lot of these women, right. I'm not being bad or nothing. Okay, a lot of these women, like post pandemic, they are lost, right? And I'm not saying it's for everybody. Some people were in relationships, some people were in marriages, and the thing is like when they broke out of those relationships, they don't actually know what to do. So what you have now is a
Mm.
bunch. You have a bunch of women. A lot of them are like 54 plus, to be fair. And they don't know what to do with their lives. They may have ran back to their mommy's house. They may have, try to hook up and, do a flat share. But a lot of them can't actually pay the rent because they weren't inclined like that because some man was holding them up, right? And that may have been through, oh, I had a child of you, or this, that, you're going through some sort of dispute. And it might be an ongoing dispute. But I'm just saying, what we have right now is a lot of women that are trying to figure out. And in the interim, they may be on social media. So they're posting stuff. They're on all these channels. They may be on YouTube. They may be on UFans or fans. Or I don't know what it's actually called. Um,
To my OnlyFans.
yeah, I mean, to a point where they're selling their feet, selling their body parts, and no man really wants that. Like if we're actually in a relationship,
Yeah.
but the men can't actually provide for them at the same time, because the man has the ego is like, I ain't gonna go and, you know, just become an Uber driver or some shit like that because you knew what you did before, so it hurts your ego. So now the woman's going out there and it's like, I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna go on YouTube. I'm gonna say whatever the fuck shit I'm gonna say. I'm gonna you know, show whatever I need to show just to get my man.
To piggyback, you know what I did? I went back and listened to the show last night. Me and my lady just I did it because there was some points that I wanted to ponder on. And one of the things OG said that was so valid, everyone think this social media thing is real, right? I said that. But on a norm, on an average everyday basis, that's not happening. So
why you what's not happening?
So what's not happening is this. We had these women get on, right? I think my boy Fantastic said that's a booger belt. Talking about this is what a man should be doing for me, right? And he need to have all these things. But when you see him in public, they with this below average dude that really match who they is, right? So you put on the facade on social media, but in reality, you know that you're living basic and average. And you're putting this information out here, and now you got these females that can't find a relationship, can't stay in a relationship, can't be consistent in nothing that they're doing, and then they're expecting to find, I want to say us, right? They're expecting to find us, not knowing, to be real, baby, you don't have access to me. And when you tell them that, in their mind, they just can't get past it. They can't even face it because the world or social media has told them, girl, it's okay to be 300 pounds. You still gonna find somebody with this, as y'all call it, the 666. And now
right.
you're applying this pressure to your guy that really matches your fly.
All right, bro. Let me ask you something, okay? Yo, Smurfy, can I ask you a question?
Oh, go ahead, my brother.
Are you not gonna fuck with a chick that's 300 pounds?
You say, am I gonna reject the 300?
No, are you not gonna get with a chick that's 300 pounds?
Hell no.
I gotta think about that.
Exactly. You see that shit?
Well, it's different. Everybody like different flavors. I'm not dealing with a woman 300 pounds. Period.
Hold on. It's levels to it, right? So I gotta think about it because I'm gonna say this. I had those fetishes that was merely fetishes, and I never lied to anybody. I done took down one, maybe even two. I don't know how much she weighed, but I know she was as tall as I was.
Right. Okay. Look, let me ask you another question. How much do you weigh?
I'm 225.
So that ain't far from 300, right?
No, it ain't far from 300. Yep.
So how can you discriminate?
I didn't never say I discriminate. I know what I got at home.
So it's It's only
So,
skinny niggas like me and Trey that could turn around and go, I ain't really messing around with a 300-pounder.
well, watch this. I had an uncle that probably was 5'8", and all he liked was big women. And guess what? He put it in my mind that all women is good women, right? So I'll do a favor, but watch this. Probably after if I go to a third, it won't be a third round. I ain't gonna lie to you. So what I like is small and petite, right? 145 at the most. That's what I'm bringing home to mama.
Would you rather mess with a big black voluptuous black woman that spoke your language versus like a petite Asian or European chick?
I'm gonna say this, Simon. I'm not attracted to anything but sisters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. I've had them all come at me, and I'm not attracted to. No, I love me some sisters, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. So if you give me the two, I'm gonna probably take the sister and work.
I'm addicted to that shit. I can't get away from it.
9 times out of 10, matter of fact, probably 10 out of 10, I'm gonna take the sister and work with her. Because once again, I
exactly
can weight down. The weight ain't the problem, especially if she got the mindset. But I'm telling you, this is what I told my wife. I told her, baby, I love you how you is. Now, if you get chubby, I'm gonna be turned off. And I tried it. I tried the little short, chubby wubby. You feel me? I got.
But you could always get. I know the thing about
that was it.
The thing I found about big women is if you actually get with them, they will work with you. You know what I'm saying? So as long as
work with you.
This ain't no joke.
They don't have a lot of options. They ain't got no choice. What you
they definitely got no choice.
No, this ain't no joke. They will work with you, right? As long as you're providing for them, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? They will work with you. She will get in the gym. She will slim down like Adele. You know what I'm saying? And but before you know it, like it won't even take
Simon,
2 months.
Simon, I thought that, Simon. I thought that. But sometimes, once again, just like they say, some guys be intimidated by some women. Sometimes you can be too much for a woman, especially when other women are looking. You see what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, my lady is a very beautiful woman, and women compliment her. But I had women that have come at me while she been standing there. You get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, when you got that, when you him, right? Sometimes women get intimidated and they don't want to put the work in because especially when they see the work you put in. Trey a boxer. I've been just staying in shape in that great sense of a boxer. And that's what my workout is. So when I don't require anything for them in that sense, but you got to keep me attracted to you. That's the part that got to be in the play.
So what are you saying? You don't like a big booty?
No, I didn't never say I didn't like a big booty. What I'm saying is.
So you're saying what's going to keep you attractive?
Fun for a minute. It's fun for a minute, but after a while, I like what I like. You see what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm asking you. What do you like?
On a regular,
you like a thin booty or do you like a big booty? You like a thin booty or do you like a big booty?
I'm gonna put it this way, Simon.
Be real.
No, the problem is I can work on that. I know how to work. I can make that even that little booty become big, bro. You feed them and then you hit it right, bro. Come on. Tell me, haven't y'all ever shaped up a little woman before?
I have for sure.
You see what I'm saying? And tell me.
Well, we can teach.
A woman that
I think.
It was when she was younger though.
Say that
I think we have so much experience over here that we can teach each other how to be better men. You know,
that's it.
Like, that's what I think. And I
So
don't, I don't, I don't see why we don't use this opportunity to actually do that. Because
what we
I'm sick
do.
and tired of this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick and tired of going through relationships where I don't know, or I like this or I like that. It's like we have every fucking opportunity over here to give us the fucking information to
August, you can pull
actually
up.
like give us the future perspective of
Leosa, you
what
can
things are
pull up.
gonna look like. You know, I think that's very poignant. I love your perspective, bro. I've always loved your perspective, Smurf, and I love your perspective, Truth. You
Yep.
know, uh, Sam, you ain't said shit, but I'm just saying.
Hey, Samson speak with knowledge. I like to listen to him
Sam's on
talk.
some
He
DJ
speak
shit.
with
He's
knowledge.
like, yo, I'm just gonna speak my thoughts.
Hey, he stay in his lane. That's one thing I heard him. He stayed in his lane the whole time. And then, matter of fact, when I
But I
first
got you, bro. I see you. I'm like, yo, you're the Dark Knight. I can see your background. I can see everything, bro. I'm like, how do you do that? You're just silent like that. No, I can't. I can't be silent like that. You gotta say that's a difference. But
so I
it
got a
means
question for you,
everything.
Simon. So, bro
Mhm.
was just asking you concerning the matter of you maybe one that exposed your financial portfolio, right?
Right.
How do you uh deal with that in the sense of dating? Because with me, I always look like I don't have nothing, and I do it on purpose, right? So I was talking to my lady concerning. I think I was sharing with Wolf the other night, and she like, "Baby, did you tell him that our first date? Not only that I paid for us to go out in the sense of setting the date up, but also bought your outfit from head to toe." And I was like, "Ooh, shit, my bad, babe. I didn't tell him, but thank you for reminding me." You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
she seen me for 2 years in nothing but work clothes. What I wear is coveralls. So when I came to a job, she was a banker. That's all I did was work clothes. I would never wear anything fancy, nothing of a sort. Never show anything. And what I would always do, I keep a minimum amount of money in the bank on purpose, right? So the thing that she liked most was I was consistent for the 2 years. And then she finally gave me her number. But when she did it, it was in the sense of, once again, I didn't pressure, I didn't put anything in the play. I just was me, naturally me. So I'm going back to you, Simon, to ask, how do you deal with that in the sense of, I think you said, what you say, Trey? He kind of put his money before himself, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm saying it in my words.
Nah, I was just trying to figure out, you know, how does if he really truly know if women are messing with him solely for
There
him?
you go. Okay.
Um. Well, as I said, like I've already been through a 10-year relationship, so look, a lot of the time, a woman will like and I'm being deadly serious with you motherfuckers, dumb motherfuckers trying to test. Look, um, I already been through all that shit, so that's the problem. I wish you would catch up because I want to have that conversation. I really do. Um, when when um when I'm with a woman in the present, it's very fucking complicated. I'll just send them some money like it ain't shit, and like they're always like, "Oh, can you fly me over here? Can you fly me over here? Can I come over here? Can I?" I'm like, "Yo, I got shit to do. I'm a single father. That's the difference. If I wasn't a single father, it would be a problem, And that's how I got in the manosphere in the first place. I used to fuck with Kevin Samuels and all them motherfuckers. Lapeef, la la la. No, I didn't have my daughter in my presence.
Mm.
So I used to just be really so like I got money. I don't even know what the fuck to do with it. To be honest, I really don't. And I wish the motherfucker would turn around and like be like, "Yo, I got a fucking business plan," and that's what I keep saying. I don't want these chicks to be around me going, "Yeah, send me this." But sometimes it's like they'll make their case like behind the scenes. It wouldn't be like on YouTube. Like I'll drop my email in the back or I'll drop my IG in the back. They'll be calling me up. Go, yeah, 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 Simon. I'll drop in some shit. It'll be like, cool. Whatever, get your nails done. But for real, I'd be like thinking if you actually made some sense, the money I sent you could invest in some shit. Do you know the price of gold? Like, you know the price of diamonds? Like, you know, you look at some premises or something, set some shit up, like do something, you know. And this is my premise: if I send someone some money, I want you to do some shit. And I get that it's like, oh, you might have priorities and you might not have had that milkshake that you've ever experienced in your fucking life, but that's not the fucking point. If I send you some money, look, I could listen. I could do some real shit real quick. But it's not that. It's just I just want the person on the receiving end to do some real fucking shit. You know, without this whole oh yeah conversation. You know, I just want someone to show me something. Because it's one thing like to have money, you know, money don't mean shit. I know money don't mean shit. I didn't come from money. I did not come from money at all. I was one of the most ratchet motherfuckers you can see on earth. If you see the pictures I could put up.
Simon, but you saying it don't mean nothing, but it means something to a lot of other people because money make the world go round. And you see people compromising, you see people doing things that out of character every day for money. You know what I'm saying? You got women that are in relationships that they don't even truly love the man that they're with, and the man that they're with don't even know it.
I don't really think there's anything wrong with that. I don't really
think it's something big wrong with that.
I don't really think people really fall in love. I don't despite I don't really think people really fall in love. Despite what people think. I think it's just compromise. Like it's like any type of business relationship. If you actually really get to the bare bones of it, like you'll realize it's nothing to do with that. That's a fallacy. Like I'm telling you, bro. I was in a 10-year marriage, and it had nothing to do with love. Nothing.
So why was you?
Because it worked. We kept out of other people's problems. I think that's one of the big.
So why did y'all get in a relationship in the first place? If it's not about
because we wanted to keep out of other people's problems. I mean, that was one of the first things, and we knew we could get along. That was the second thing, and the third thing is we had the most.
Simon, y'all could have remained friends and not got married if that's the case.
No. I mean, we could have. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but why do it? Like, I had a child with her. I still have my daughter. She's in my house right now. And she's still there. I mean, that's one of the most significant relationships you can have. It's not a battle. It's not a battle. A relationship should not be a battle. It's about like just understanding is a compromise. Is that like this?
What I'm saying, why did y'all even get married?
If y'all because it was like a mutual understanding. It's like you are you.
Well, and that's cool. If it was just a mutual understanding, y'all could have just remained friends and not got married.
Yeah, but look, you said that about 2 minutes ago. I mean, look,
because I'm trying to make a point.
I understand where you're coming from, but I'm just saying truth. I'm just saying. I get it. No one is ever going to be in the predicament that I was ever in, but I was fortunate enough to be in that predicament. I don't care what people say. Like, I
So
love this
question,
woman.
so y'all got
I love
divorced, right?
this woman based on the fact that she actually understood what I was going through. And she
I
allowed
got you.
me to build my
So
businesses and
so
do
did
what
y'all
the
get
hell
why
I
did y'all
needed to
get a
do.
divorce?
Because she went haywire for 2 seconds, but that doesn't mean like we're not together. We got divorced because I needed to get divorced with her because I needed to move and I couldn't have her in my house. I can't be with her physically. Like we could talk. She could be in her child's life, but I ain't gonna be with her physically at all because she started acting
But
crazy.
what I'm saying, I thought y'all were good friends. So if y'all were good friends,
We are good friends, but we can't be together physically. We can't fuck. Do I need to make this shit explicit? We can't
So
fuck.
so was it not to get deep? Was it attraction or was it something more medical wise?
She had a really bad pregnancy.
Okay, you ain't got to go no further. I'm cool.
Exactly. So
I'm
like
cool.
we was married for 10 years. She had a
Yeah.
really bad pregnancy, and after that is over.
yeah, I got
Yeah.
you. But y'all
Yep.
still
Yep. Yeah.
okay.
That's
No. So Simon, the reason I was going with it, I was just trying
You
to
pushed
see.
me, truth.
No. Listen what I'm saying.
what.
Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm
Don't
saying.
act like you didn't.
Simon, just stay with me for a second, brother.
Mm,
What I'm
it's all
saying
good.
is that you were just talking about how how good y'all friendship was, and so I was just saying, what was the point of getting married if y'all truly didn't love each other? Y'all could have just remained friends.
All right. So let me put this into perspective. You got to talk about the past, present, and the future, right? Now,
Mhm.
what is when we got married, we had the most beautiful relationship. We went to countries, like we did a whole Valentine's Day, we did all the birthday thing, like it was everything, it was like, yo, we're as a couple, we loved on each other, no
Yeah.
one bothered us. I wasn't even online. You get what I'm saying? Period.
Mhm.
Right? The only reason why I go online is because she abducted our child, okay? Because she went through some messed up pregnancy, and that's the only reason I go online.
No,
Period.
it's understood, Simon. Once you get to that point, I get it. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of those unfortunate things. I remember my man, may rest in peace, Dick Gregory. He spoke on he
Dick
got his
Gregory.
yeah, he got his wife pregnant, and he like, I didn't love her, but it was my responsibility to take care of my child. And
I
that's
got
what my
his
parents
book right
taught me.
here. I'm gonna
Yeah.
show you his. Yo, Trey, do you know about Dick Gregory?
100%.
He was the first black president
Yep.
candidate.
Yep.
You
Yep.
hear that? You hear
Yep.
that? Mm-hmm.
Well, technic
Fuck,
well,
fuck Barack Obama.
well, technically the
Dick
first black,
Gregory.
well, technically the first black president that I know of is Vicente Guerrero, but that's a whole nother conversation.
Nigga,
Yeah.
please.
Yeah.
All
It
right.
was. It was. It was. A lot of people don't know it was 9 black presidents before the first white one.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a different
Now you're about
conversation.
to get educated in this shit.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. We talking about social media. We ain't talking about history, but I love history. So
Social media
Hey,
is
Leosha,
something
pull
that,
up. Quick, get out the comments and pull up. You and August. I got questions for y'all.
you know what social media is? It's something that white people caught onto that black people created in the first place.
yep.
You understand that shit?
And
We
it started
created
with
it.
MySpace. It started with
You
MySpace.
know why? Because we couldn't actually communicate like traditional way. So
Mm-hmm.
they had to sort of understand how to do it a different way. But then the internet came along and they were like, oh, and most of the look, I was in the back in these corporate situations. Most of the time, they related to black communications. And they were tracking everything. everything that we were doing.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Black Planet.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Black Planet X. Oh, what was the what's oh my lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, bro, you need to take it back. Like to what do you say, black expert?
Mm-hmm. Black Excellence. Yep. There was some kids that created Black Planet. And then it went from
Mm,
Black Planet to MySpace. They was just messing around.
mm.
Yep, on a college campus, and then it took off to another level.
Salute to Truth Teller for allowing us to have this conversation. I
Yeah,
appreciate you, sir.
for sure. What's the next question, Trey? Shoot us something else.
Yeah. I wanted
The
Leosha to come
ladies to
share
come
the
on.
comments,
Okay.
but I wanted Leosha to come up. I wanted some women to come answer some of these questions. Uh, because I think that it's we need because I need women to help me understand why do they have to be posted on social media? Why some not all, but some of these women they have to post their man, and if that man doesn't want to be posted on social media, then it'll actually cause a lot of drama in the relationship. But that man's just not a social media person. He loves you. He's providing for you. He's protecting you. He's doing all the necessary things. But because of social media, some women will end their entire relationship over validation over social media, a social construct, right?
Yep. It's the new wedding ring, right? They can't get a wedding ring, so guess what?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go. I wouldn't go that far. I just
I
believe that
mean, I wouldn't, but
that
that's for
social
them.
media is
That's what it
turning.
is.
People are turning social media is turning relationships into performance and not connection. It's not about perform. It's not about connection no more. If you got a if you have a relationship on social media, it's gonna be a lot of performative things going on. But then if you don't want to be posted on social media, you're cheating. They're gonna accuse you of some nonsense. So I just want women to come explain that. But all right, next question: Are people dating real partners or dating highlight reels? I think that goes in the vetting process when you're getting to know somebody. If they're posting certain things on social media and they're only giving you a representative of themselves and only giving you a certain facet of them and not the real them, then I can see how you're dating a highlight reel and not a real partner. But that's gonna be on the individual that's in that relationship to allow that.
Yeah. Uh, so to piggyback on that, have any of y'all ever uh used, dated off social media?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. All right, so Drew Tight, shout out for the $5 for the first super chat of the night. We already got 2 memberships. Help us reach our goal. Now we need $60 more in the goddamn super chat. And we need 100 in the cash app, but we do have 2 memberships. We need 8 more memberships. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. My boy Drew Titan LLC said, I've seen women in real and full relationship with Chat GPT. Oh my God. Further proof that if you tell them what they want to hear, you can slap. And that's a fact, Jack.
Mm.
Cannot contest that brother on that statement. That's a fact. Come on, y'all. Let's get these super chats rolling in. That's our first one of the night. We already an hour in. Y'all almost want me to cut the stream, man. Y'all tripping. All right. So, next question. Why does everyone think they deserve perfect love, but few understand real work? Ooh. Ooh.
That's
Let me read
interesting.
that one again. Why does everyone think they deserve perfect love, but few understand real work? If you're gonna have a long-lasting relationship, marriage, there's going to be some real work that goes into play that social media might not see.
And the big part is they can't see it in their households no longer. I think we may be 3 generations in. Shoot, probably 4 generations. That's crazy how time done went by. 4 generations in where you're not seeing even a house with a full house, right?
Mm.
And that's father, mother, and children, long lasting.
But why are the people wanting perfect love but not willing to put in the work? Like answer that part though.
Man, it comes with convenience. Everything is being convenient now. So they think just like they food, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't
Yeah.
fast enough, shit. Just like they food, they expect their relationship to be the same thing. They put them all in the same category.
Mm. Gotcha. Gotcha. Anybody else, Samson? You got something on that?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, really, when it comes to social media, the expectations, I feel like, I mean, I know some people say the unrealistic expectation on both sides. I just think, in my experience, I just don't see a lot of dudes. Like, dudes can say anything as far as expectations, what they expect. You can want anything, but I feel like there's a difference between what you want and what you're saying and what you actually settle for. There's a big difference. What you
Mm-hmm.
actually be in a relationship with, there's a difference with that as well. So I feel like, ultimately, uh even though social media has that effect on overall on people and their relationships, it's unrealistic to want a perfect relationship or want a relationship period that you're not required to do no work in. That makes no sense. If you want an actual sustainable relationship, you got to be prepared to do the work every single day. And to
Every
And
single
to say
day.
you want a perfect relationship or perfect love and you're not prepared to do no work, you already starting off wrong. If
Mm-hmm.
that's the goal.
Nah, I agree 100%. So the psychology behind social media expectations, right? So likes perceive value. Let me say it one more time. People equate likes, people getting likes and deeming that person valuable. It's like a dopamine of validation culture, right? Viral relationships create false normal standards. Man, that's deep right there. Let me say it again. Viral relationships create false normal standards. And that's real.
Yep.
All right. Not only that, public approval becomes relationship validation. Now let's talk about the comparison trap, right? People compare behind the scenes to someone else's best moments. Oh my God.
Hmm.
Yeah, I gotta read that one again. Y'all, it's a lot of gems being dropped tonight. Y'all, listen, we should be getting super chat after super chat and cash up after cash up after this one. I done dropped some gems, man. Right now. Let me say this
Fact.
one more time. People compare behind the scenes to someone else's best moments. So you have somebody that's married in a relationship and their woman to see something on social media. Baby, I want this, baby, I want that, baby. We need to go here, baby. All this is ignited from something that they seen running across a reel or something they seen on social goddamn media. Crazy. And then deem themselves to be unhappy if you possibly would say, you know what, babe, we don't have the money, it don't fit in our budget, or just not right now. So you'll compare behind the scenes to someone else's best moments of their relationship, y'all, and that is insane. And why does my partner have this mindset? Mindset. Why does my partner have this mindset? Mm, mm, mm,
I
mm,
think I
mm.
think a lot of people just get stuck at times with comparing their lives to what other people have going on. It's a
Facts.
perception thing, right? So just
Mhm.
because you're looking at somebody's, marriage to your left, marriage to your right, and why I don't have this and why I don't have that, you have no idea what's going on with that relationship or that marriage either. You're just going off of what you see. And that's a common mistake that people make just in their lives in general. You know what I'm saying? You could be struggling. He's like, I see my homeboy. He always got the nice chick. He always got the nice ride. He always got this. He always got money in his pocket. But you have no idea what that dude got going on in real
Yep.
Yeah.
life. You have
Yep.
no clue. So I feel like it's just a common mistake to just constantly compare, what other people got going on and
I mean,
to your
I can see why you're saying that. Um, and I don't mean to be rude or anything, but you're kind of large. So How do you get like that?
What?
How does it get like that? I mean, it's already been programmed a long time ago, right? So they put the program in the play when they first start televisions, and then it just rolled into we no longer have television, right? No longer set sitcoms. Now it done came to where it just done ran rapid. So people spend more time not realizing you use social media as a sense of promotion, media, ability to be able to make money. People be on this thing and don't make a darn dollar, but it be on here every day. And then they utilize that to compare their relationship. So the propaganda and the work they put in to research this stuff is real. The colors, all those things equate into it. And then what the social construct right now, we still talking about the same thing we've been talking about from COVID.
Right. I'd push it to this is the same shit we've been talking about from the 1940s.
So let me ask y'all this. Are expectations in these new relationships in 2026 coming from personal needs or algorithm influence?
That algorithm influence for sure.
Mm.
Algorithm influence.
Ain't that crazy, man?
That's
How
Not really.
it's just showing you how disingenuous a lot of relationships are in 2026, bro.
yep.
Not
It's
really.
it's
I just think
crazy.
a
When
lot.
you break it down, it is insane. Like just like I was talking about on Ali Pay today. If y'all saying that all relationships are conditional, then I don't want to be in a relationship.
Yep.
Most people can't really hold down a real relationship. Let's be real. I mean, you got your issues, you got your problems. You're always gonna bring your insecurities up. You look at TV programs and you think that's normal. You don't really know what a relationship looks like. I haven't really met a lot of people that went beyond the 6 month mark. So yeah, I'd be really intrigued to hear from anybody that said they had a relationship past the 6 month mark. Apart from Truth, because I know Truth have, but apart from anybody else, mm,
All right, so
But we
like this.
got once again, we got that from social media, right? Think about it. We normally when we was coming up, see the times done changed, but we courted for almost 6 months before we even got in each other presence.
right.
So we had no other choice but to have that conversation. Now it's in text. The one thing that's why I say I never knew how guys could date on social media because I gotta see you. I gotta see you in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? And then I need to hear your voice in reality. And I need to see how you truly look because with these filters and all these things that they got that just take part in taking control of the reality, it's scary. So it scared me because I'm like, how y'all getting these women
Yeah,
on
but
social
yeah,
media?
bro. I mean, you're an elder, so you're telling your youngest you're scared.
Yeah, I feared dating. I had
So what are we supposed to be?
man, I think y'all should be on the same. Man, I mean, I'm just
Yeah, we I tell you why we ain't scared because we realize a filter is a filter, right? And
mm-hmm.
at the end of the day, we've been through quite a lot, you know, and we do appreciate you sons because it's just like although like you couldn't be there for us every day of the week, you may have been there for us 1 week a day or maybe even bi-weekly. We still appreciate you as our fathers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still gonna look up to you as our father. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what part of the world you're in or who you fathered. And this is what's so unique about the black community. and no one could take that away from us. You know what I'm saying? So when we talk about unrealistic expectations, of course, there's always been unrealistic expectations. I was on a bus right today, and I heard uh, this young lady turn around and say she pleasures the time that she actually spends with her father because the only time her father comes into the home is to sleep because he's been working too hard.
Mm.
But she still appreciated it. She was like, "Yeah, but I still love to spend like my father will turn around and give me some coins or whatever, and I could like spoil myself for 2 seconds. You know what I'm saying? But at least he's here. And that's the premise. Like we do need to go out and work. We do need to go and do our we got to do our shit. You know what I'm saying? So let the women speak. You know what I mean? The women are always gonna talk. They're always gonna talk. But we gotta do our shit. Period. I'm sorry, sir.
Did you ask a question?
Yeah,
Simon.
Trey. Yeah. So,
I said, did
Trey.
you ask a question?
Yeah. So, what's your work regime like?
You say what?
What's your work regime like?
You changing the subject, Simon.
I ain't changing no damn subject. We're talking about social media destroyed real relationships.
Okay.
What's your work regime like? Is it more social media or is it like real life?
My
Oh,
my work relationships?
Work regime, not relationship.
What you mean regime? What that?
Well, yo,
No, I'm
I
not understanding
appreciate.
what you're saying, bro.
All right. Well, I'm trying to understand why you want me to answer. So, you've been doing good. You're on social media. You're on social media, right?
Okay.
How much does that take away from your family?
I don't take none away.
You're taking something.
No, because I do it when in my son bedtime.
No, no, no. Okay, okay, Trey. You don't want to go and look ahead with me, like seriously.
No, so I'm not in a relationship with a woman, so it's not taken away from the woman. And
So you're a single father,
yeah,
are you? For real?
yes.
mm-hmm.
You got custody of your children?
Yes.
So my youngest, no. My youngest stay with his mom. Like it's not no custody, none of that. We just that's just the agreement. And my oldest, he stays with me, but I'm actually in a custody battle right now because
All right,
she trying to take him from me.
all right, okay, cool. All right, right. I You see, this is why like for like shit goes down. Okay, I'm a single father. I have my daughter 24/7 hours a day, and I have two other children, and I have my other daughter. She's 24 hours, 7 days a week.
Hmm.
My son is kind of sketchy. Like it's here and there. You know what I mean? I'm still trying to figure that one out. But I respect you, bro. And the thing is like most people don't really fucking understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like most people are on like a weekend schedule with their children, like a couple of hours on the weekend or some shit like that, or bi-weekly. So yeah, I totally respect you for that. And there's not been many people on earth that I'm telling you, I'm speaking to you now, in the past, future, or present, that can tell you exactly what me and you are going through right now. That's some crazy shit. But we love it because we dedicate ourselves to the future. I'm looking at my daughter like as your potential president. And you might not even fucking see that shit. But I'm telling you, my daughter is so smart. she could potentially become your new president. So what are you aiming for, bro?
As far as
He just
my personal,
well, just not just in general.
man, I'm aiming for the like I said, I'm aiming for the top as far as the YouTube space and the in journalism, fitness. That's what I'm aiming for that. And
Are
then
you
for
gonna allow me to support you with that,
yeah, for
or
sure,
you want to do it
100%.
by yourself?
No, 100%.
Because I could really fucking
And
like
then, like for my son,
I'll do some Booker T shit over here. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah, and like my son is a soccer player, so his goal is to make it to the Premier League. So that's my goal for him is to make it to the Premier League, and so we grind.
You're one of the I ain't even fucking around. Like you're one of the first ones I come across in a long time that actually fucking truthful. And say I don't play. Oxmurph, I don't play. Like seriously, like I'll get booted. I'll just say some stupid shit just for the fuck of it. You know what I'm saying? But if I actually hit a real one, I'd invest in you. Like seriously. Like and like I ain't seen you do. I've watched you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Not on no funny shit.
Yeah. I don't
Relate
take
to you as a father. I relate to you as a father. Do you get what I'm saying? And you're the next generation.
No.
You're the next generation, bro. Yo, shout, yo, Smith. You see, I said Smith. I didn't say Smith. He woke up.
Look, hey Simon, I looked at the comments like
you're sleeping, nigga.
Nah, he wasn't asleep. So
no,
he's just in trap, yo, bro. You know what it is? Shout to the next generation. Fuck these hoes. What the fuck?
No, I was listening to you giving bro his ups and
this is a real one.
Yeah, my lady was kind of confused on where you were going, and I said he started out just speaking on how with social media and how bro life balance in social media, and then you kind of guided him and connected with him on how he's a single parent, and you can relate with him a whole lot. So and then you you kept going. You just talked about investing in the brother, and I think that it's solid what you're talking about because he's worth investing in. You know what I'm saying? And he been on top of his game doing what he's doing and still learning. And that's definitely going to be a blessing to take him to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And I like the fact that he even talking about his son doing soccer and being big in that. I think that's dope as hell.
Yeah, man.
The funny thing is, I know he don't want me to actually invest in him. He want to do it by himself.
No, bro.
Why do you think that? That's not true. Well, how do you think that is?
Bro,
because I can see it in his face. I can see it. Like he's like, yo,
bro.
That's not true.
That's not true.
That's not true, Simon.
That's not true. Like,
true.
He a modest guy, and that's why from beginning I fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? And
all right, so
yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
Simon. I
No,
emailed you and I sent you my phone number.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta get the show going.
No, but we're gonna do this properly because I ain't fucking around. Okay.
Yeah.
Smurf,
talk to me.
Smurf, you're gonna be the chair of the board.
Hey, however I can support my brother and you, I'm cool with that.
Chair. You're gonna be the chair of the board, Smurf. Over there.
Hey, however I need the support. I'm my brother's keeper.
We'll do this virtually initially, and then we're gonna get this into real fucking life. Okay.
Hey, however I can support my brothers, I'm cool with that.
This is a bank. So, Sam, are you okay being the secretary?
Yeah, I write everything down. Got it.
Exactly.
What you mean write everything?
No, we're doing business right now. Now we're in playing shit. Fuck this.
Boy,
I'm over this fucking YouTube shit. Fuck that.
Simon, I'm doing
it's a tool, Simon. It's a
Simon,
tool.
I'm doing a show right now. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm good. All right. Well, I could come back to it whenever you want. Just schedule it. We could have a private conversation. We'll talk
Listen,
about
I
it.
already sent you my email and my phone number.
Yeah, I understand that. Fuck these hoes.
So listen, we'll take care of the business on the back end, my boy.
Yep.
All right. So we already
Listen, what you could do, cash out. Let's start out with $100 super chat. Let's start there.
Listen, bro.
We can go get the we can go get the
like,
business started in America. We can go.
Listen, I ain't sending you $100 cash
out. No, listen, because I'm trying to call I'm calling your bluff.
No, listen, bro. Listen, you already know I sent you money, so it's like the thing I don't fucking appreciate. What are you talking about?
I know super chats. I understand you have super chat. I know that for sure.
You don't acknowledge that I sent you fucking money?
No, that's what he said.
That's what he said.
I said you have super chat. I'm talking about we need to go get the DBA.
I ain't sending you money for YouTube to take a 30% cut. You know what I'm saying? I'm a businessman, bro. You don't think I understand that shit?
Nah, I got you, brother. I got you.
Nah, you gonna sell out some shit.
Listen, let's get back to the show, and then we're gonna talk about that tomorrow.
All right, okay.
We talk, all right.
Right, I'm gonna bounce out. Like we could talk about this another day, okay? But
we're gonna talk about it tomorrow. You got my number. I sent you my number.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Get over your show,
call me
bro.
tomorrow, bro.
I appreciate you. I didn't need to. I didn't want to derail it or anything. Salute, Smurf.
You too, my brother.
Sam.
Always.
Big boy Sam. Yep.
How you know he a big dude?
Pause.
Because I know, dude. What you don't feel? I've been around, bro. I've been in this sector for a long time. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? You're youngin', bro. I'm just trying to support you because I see your fucking future, and I want you in my business. You know what I'm saying? I got shit going on. And I know that you can fucking contribute. Like, I'm being real. I'm a Gordon Ramsay around here. Don't worry about it. I don't play.
We see you, Simon. We see you.
I appreciate you, Smurf.
Yep, we see you.
Get on with your business, girl.
Yeah, go to the next one, Truth.
All right, I got you, man. You know, we just been politicking today, man.
Indeed. Yep.
All right, so highlight real versus real life, right? Luxury date versus everyday consistency. I don't think a lot of people take that into consideration. But you know, the thing about everyday consistency, a lot of people get complacent in relationships to start the light bulb start dimming in relationships.
Yeah.
So a lot of times, even when you're in a relationship, you have to continue the luxury dates, or some women won't stay intrigued to stay happy.
Yep. And I think that also is beneficial for you as well. You know what I'm saying? Because that puts you in a certain mindset to keep going, keep moving, keep pushing, and it keeps the excitement within yourself. There was a rule that I think that I thought was dope, and I put it in fruition. It was like 2-2-2. Every 2 weeks you should take out. Every second month you should do a trip. You know what I'm saying? And every 2 years you should do something different that you never did before. Some of that sort. I'm a find it and I'm gonna share it. But
yeah, and I don't see nothing wrong with that, keeping the relationship spiced up for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like I said, especially if you got a woman that's really for you,
really
rocking with you, and that has been proven past every test. Then of course that woman deserves to be spoiled. All of the above. It's not even a question. But it's just disheartening when you see men be consistent and still women overlook them for whatever reason. I'm talking about even men that's already in official marriages.
Yeah,
That woman to overlook them. and they're being consistent every day. But because they are not wowing them, it's discredited.
And that's when I say you gotta hold in your relationship accountable. You gotta check in with them. You know what I'm saying? One of the things, like I say, I try to key in every 3 months. Me and my lady, we sitting down, we having a conversation. Where your mind at right now? What is your expectation for the next 3 months? Because we gonna keep things current. You know what I'm saying? And if something lacking, hey, earlier she hugged me and gave me one of them good hugs. Well, 5 hours later, baby, you ain't hugged me like you hugged me 5 hours ago. I needed a little bit more passionate at this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then that's when, even with myself, I got to do the same thing. So I'm holding her accountable as the leader of the household, and then I got to hold myself accountable. You feel me?
Yeah, but it's just like Audrey in the comments about me, you have to date your woman. But let's be real. Like, if you're being consistent 10, 15, 20 years,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying you don't. I do agree that you still have to continue to date your woman. But I think your woman need to date you.
Oh, indeed.
It needs to be on both sides of the spectrum, not on just one side. And I think that's where women get it misconstrued at. Hey, you need to know you need to date your husband too. Date your man. Just don't do something for me. Make me feel special. I don't know where something is from.
I honestly think that women that take that into account probably would get, like, if you weren't getting better results out of your man before, you probably get amazing results out of that. Because for one, like, one thing that women all say about us the most is that we're simple. So if
Yep.
we're so simple, you should probably just use that to your advantage. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I mean, instead of the drawers and the bow ties and the ties and the socks that we're not gonna use, you know,
And,
you get
and that,
stuff that he's actually interested in. Stuff like anything that you actually pay attention, like the show that you paying attention to what he doing in his everyday will go like a super, super long way. He'll never forget it ever. Because I mean, you actually pay attention.
yep.
Most
Because
of the
we
time,
pay attention.
with guys, we really just want to know that we got somebody that gives a shit.
Mhm.
That's really what it boils down to.
Yep. And that makes me think of we once again finished listening to the show earlier. One of the things that OG ring in my mind, and you said the same thing, Samson, it goes back to biblical principles, right? Those biblical principles, when you draw away from it, that's what kills. When you say to submit, man, it actually says submit. My brother say, how can you change that word and how can you go from it? You know what I'm saying? But then it goes back to also, it says, men, love your wife like Christ loved the church. How much did he love the church that he sacrificed himself for, which we do that, right? But we need that submission, which is a great part of the respect that you trust us to go forward. And because we so off track, OG quit talking out loud in my mind, it puts us in a place where now us as men, we're getting tired of hearing the men even bring up when, man, we don't want to hear that no longer. But we got to have a conversation because who's going to teach the next generation? And then another thing I find is, a lot of true women, they don't talk about and share the things with their husband. You know why? Because they don't want those women that don't have a man to mess with their husband.
All right, so right here, Audrey said, men take women for granted and she will feel emotionally invisible. That's a bunch of malarkey, bro. It's a bunch of bull crap. Man, that's why I want these women to come on these platforms and we can have this conversation because everything Audra says is one sided. It's never about anything that helps the man. It's never about anything that supports the man. It's all about the woman. Every time I hear her make a statement, and there's nothing wrong with it. So I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but it's always one sided with you. And so you got to help me understand that because any woman that's one sided, that relationship is not going to last. I don't know unless you just got a straight sucker that don't know his value. And most women don't even respect suckers. Y'all don't even respect lanes.
That's true. And guess what? They forget that them talking out loud, they got sons, cousins, brothers. But you know, we also always hear the same women that talk down in that sense to men, they people around them is always good.
Yeah. All right. So we got literal day versus everyday consistency. Soft life narratives versus financial reality. Relationship influencers selling fantasies. And that goes for a lot of y'all women. Because men, we told y'all about Derrick Jackson. We told y'all about Ace Metaphor. Crazy party. Ace Metaphor still out here lying to y'all. Still single. Still ain't married nobody. And y'all still listen to this nice conversation. Now, not only that, Derrick Jackson, he got caught cheating on his wife, lying in 4K, and the Negro actually gained more followers and still getting millions and millions of views. That just proves that women love to be lied to.
Facts. Biblical principle. People gonna become lovers of themselves in the end time.
Women love to be lied to. That's a fact.
And when did they come so selfish?
Bro, I have no idea. All right. Relationship influencers sell fantasies. Discussion questions. Are couples posting love or branding themselves? Woof. Bro, that's heavy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Are couples posting love or branding themselves? That's why I wish we had some women up here tonight. Come tell you, man, these questions right here, they need a woman's touch.
They gotta have it. It completes
So the
it.
crazy part is, if it was a woman up here, I still be on my BTA. You hear me? BTA. Shout out to goddamn Urban
Yep.
Lounge. What's up, my guy Jovan?
He say women love chaos and toxicity.
All right, let me say this. Is romance becoming performative? It seems like, bro, it seems like almost everything is performative these days. If a relationship is on social media, bro, a lot of times that joint gonna be performative. And it's 9 times out of 10 gonna be on the woman's side, not the man's side. Straight up. We're a month when you need them. All right, gender specific unrealism created by social media. Expectations placed on men. Constant provider image. Emotional strength without vulnerability. High status lifestyle expectations. All right, expectations placed on women. Perfect beauty standards. Effortless femininity. Relationship fairy tale narratives. All right. Are both genders chasing unrealistic versions of each other? That is a question.
I'm not gonna discount. I just want to make. I'm not gonna discount that both sides aren't like having unrealistic expectations, but I just think there's a distinct difference between lying because of social media and lying about your actual reality and having unrealistic expectation. I don't think both points are mutually exclusive. I think you can get up there and talk about your wants and desires, and you might actually want the guy that has all the money and is going to take you on all those vacations. What woman won't want that? Or the guy might want the baddie Instagram, the baddest chick in the room. What guy wouldn't want that? That's what you want. Yes, that's what you desire. Yes, but I just feel like there's a big difference between I'm just getting up here, I got all the chicks, or I got all the dudes, and I'm a 10, I'm a dime, and I do all of these different things. You getting up there lying is a difference between that and having expectations that might be a little bit out of your reach. I just feel like there's a difference. Okay, and the only pushback I give ladies on is if they just look at the landscape. Typically OGs used to always tell me, don't try to swing above your weight class. Guys, for the for the most part, know a certain threshold a chick. Now there's no, I mean, you might, you might be on one day, you might be dressed to the nines one day, but you usually used to get bagging a certain level of chick. And this night in particular, you might be in Houston, Dallas, in Deep Element. You didn't bag you a certified 9. You don't even know how it happened. You just like, I might be one of them, but that's not normally what you bring home. That's not normally your weight class. So that's why I say a lot of guys kind of know already what their expectation is, and that kind of how they base their approach off of too. I might not approach the chick that all dudes trying to talk to that I know be on Instagram, but I might approach this chick right over here by the bar that's by herself. She might be like a 7 or something, but that's more my speed. I might approach her. She seems more approachable. So I mean, for us, I feel like we kind of take that kind of stuff into account. I just feel like sometimes with females, it's more unrealistic from the standpoint of, yeah, you got to be this, you got to be that, you got to make this, you got to do this, and you got to do that. Hard stop. It don't matter what she look like. They all saying the same thing. That's kind of crazy to me. That's a little crazy to me.
All right, so algorithm influence, nobody talks about. Outrage and drama go viral fast in healthy relationships. Woo, tough. Toxic narratives get more engagement.
Yep.
Extreme standards become normalized. Social media rewards unrealistic expectation because controversy sells.
That's it. I mean, it's sad, but it's so true. And they can be helped just by something of this nature. You hear the truth, it hurts, but then it holds you accountable for changing your action.
Yeah.
And they're in the midst of their action. So, and once again, everybody want to be like these days. They don't want to
get way more views with the controversial, the breakup, the fighting, you know what I'm saying, with your girl and stuff. You get way more views with that, way more notoriety, way more clicks, way more likes for that, for the breakup and for the controversy and for the fight. You'll get way more of that than the actual like positives of the relationship.
And it goes in part to envy, jealousy,
yeah,
like false admiration. So their realities crash. And once again, you got to hold yourself responsible for the fact that your attitude stink. You ain't gonna be able to get what you're looking for due to the fact that if men say I ain't dealing with that, now we got to do something to kind of counteract them doing that.
Yeah. B, you pulling up, or you just gonna stay in the comment to my wake up trade? Yeah, I'm a little tired. I'm gonna keep it gangster.
Man.
But at the same time, we still working, right?
Yep.
And why y'all Negroes in the comments won't pull up, come wake me up. Come have a conversation. Now, all right, number 6. All right, real consequences in modern dating. Increase dissatisfaction. Do y'all believe that social media is making or influencing a lot of women to be dissatisfied with their relationship?
Say that one more time, Trey.
All right, increase dissatisfaction. So a lot of times in relationship, you're seeing women being dissatisfied just based off, not because the man is not a good man, but because some women have the ideology of keeping up with social media. And so if they're not taking certain trips or doing or creating certain memories or doing certain things based off this social media lifestyle that a lot of these men have these women on, when understanding that these women are dealing with multiple men that are just tricks, but they're giving off the illusion that they in a committed relationship, right? So again, that's just what it is. So is that making a lot of women dissatisfied in their current relationship and causing an increase in dissatisfaction?
Yes.
Yes. Absolutely.
What is the name of the lady that was she is a Muslim and she put out the book talking
about
Sahara Shazad.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
yes. And
Yeah.
her,
Mhm.
what she say? Most women and a great majority of them have a mindset of a 14-year-old.
Yeah, Sahara Shazad, she did say that.
All right. So next one, lower relationship patience. People have less patience in a relationship because of social media. They feel like they can just replace you, or a lot of women already have 35 more men lined up in their DM waiting on them to say, yes, honey, or a hey, big head, or just simply fun. All right. Constant upgrade mentality. That's what social media has influenced that because, like I say, you only knew the men in your town, that on your street, at your job. Now, soon as a woman wake up, August, I know August can attest to this, and she probably don't entertain it, but there are a lot of men that'll hit you up in your DM and be trying to get active, right? And some women will let that go to their head because uh, of social media. All right. People, even good partners, chasing a fantasy, saying the grass is greener on the other side. As social media made commitment feel replaceable? That is a question.
Does social media make commitment feel replaceable?
Yes, sir.
I think yes and no. If social media has you feeling like or help you realize that you got more options than what you might actually have.
Okay.
I mean, naturally, women have more options than men do, and
Okay.
typically the men that do have options don't tend to settle down for the most part because they know they have options. When you have options, it's kind of a lot harder to settle down in that regard. So I think if social media kind of creeps in there, it's like, like you said, grass is green on the other side. I know you with this person, but you can always get more. You can
Mhm.
always, like, social media gives you that illusion that, you can always get more. You can always strive for more. You can always find something better. You could be perfectly good with your girl, your wife, your life, and social media have you thinking, yeah, but don't you want a baddie though? Then you get all of that and
Mhm.
have you thinking the wrong things, just mislead you down that road, down that path.
All right. So next one, number 7, social media versus real masculine and feminine roles. All right. So provision expectations shaped by influencer culture. We talked about that.
Mhm.
Submission slash dominance narratives simplified into memes. Men judged by highlight metrics, and women judged by aesthetic metrics. So I think men and women can be to blame for some of those. Now, accountability section. Powerful statement section. What's up, Angel? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all listening. Help us reach our super chat goal. We only have had one super chat tonight. We slipping, y'all. We slipping. So if y'all want us to continue to stay motivated, continue giving y'all this great content, whether we have 100 people, whether we have 5, we are going to give out some information you can learn or give you some news you can use. So hit the cash app, hit the super chat, become a member to support the platform. We really appreciate y'all. All right, we only got 2 memberships for tonight. I need 8 more. 8 more memberships. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Again, so questions designed to provoke, and let's see what they got for us. Are people demanding what they don't offer? Let me see what y'all.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All the
And
time. Absolutely.
exactly. And I agree, right? Now, people are demanding what they do not offer. And so I'm real big on this. If you dealing with a woman and that woman can't afford it, like she can't afford certain things, why would you buy it for her if she can't afford it?
Wait, hold on, Trey. I don't mean to interject, but are
You
we
gotta
just
get that
talking
music
about?
off. That music gotta go off. Come on, August.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Hold on. Damn it. Yeah, because they'll get striked. God damn it.
Mute, 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 mute.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Didn't I?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, August, but you know you can't have the music on the
No,
side.
no, no, no. I get it. I get it. And I actually thought I muted. I'm sorry. My
You good?
kids are partying and stuff. So my question was, does that work both ways, or are you only talking about
No,
women be
no.
doing
Everything we're
such and
talking
such?
about is working both ways. 100%. It's going both ways. I've actually been talking about the dynamics from the man and the woman's perspective this entire time.
Facts.
Oh, okay. I just joined the chat because I was helping my daughter finish up her little schoolwork and stuff. So I just joined. So I just wanted to make sure if we're talking from both ways, then
Yeah,
I
think about it.
absolutely
Think about the question. August, I said, are people demanding what they don't offer? I didn't say men or women. I said people.
no, I understand. I understand now. But again, I'm just now starting to pay attention to the conversation because I was doing some, other activity. However, yes, I do agree that people are suspects of doing such. I yield the floor.
All right. So is social media teaching entitlement instead of partnership?
Are you
Oh,
asking me that?
sure.
Oh,
Anybody?
okay.
Anybody for sure.
I don't think it's teaching entitlement. I think it's teaching delirium.
What do you mean delirium, Lady August? Can you expound?
So if I look on social media and I see a girl that work at McDonald's that slammed like a guy like you or anybody on the panel just because they was working there and they had their name tag on their shirt, so now all of us McDonald workers could just get guys like y'all. I think that's delirium.
Okay. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yes, sir.
And
That's pretty much where I marked it.
I agree with her definitely on that part right there.
Hmm.
All right, cool. All right. So do people want love or status?
I'm gonna go with love because me as a female, a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh, that's just because you're 40, and that's just because you're old, so you can't, ask for the type of dude that you would want now." However, when I was 18, 16, 14, I've always been attracted to a specific type of guy, and that guy was always the dude that love and respect his mother, because that will tell you how he gonna treat you. It don't matter about money or nothing like that. If you look at a man and you see how he treats his mother, that will tell you everything that you need to know about that guy, and he may be the best one for you.
And to piggyback on top of her, I believe everybody desire love. They don't know what it looked like because for whatever reason, the environments they've been in has kind of offset what it looks like to in the reality of it, and they compare that with status. So it goes back to, I think that was AC last night when he kept saying, like, we get to trickle down. At the end of the day, after a certain period of time, they got someone, but they expect that change to come in, right? They expect that person to change and to be at a certain status versus working towards it.
All right. All right. So next one: solutions and reality resets. Private relationships versus public validation. Do you, ladies? So August, and I'll speak for you since you're the only woman on here. Do you have to have a public relationship? She left.
No, August still up.
Oh yeah.
Samson
I
dropped.
I didn't leave. It's just that I had to walk
No,
away
you
from the
good. So
music.
I'm asking, do you have to have a public relationship? Like, does your relationship have to be publicized on social media for it to thrive?
It doesn't have to be, but a female, like most women, like me, and such, we would like it to be, for the simple fact of, what are you hiding me from, or what are how can I say, like, if I'm dealing with you, why you don't want people to see that I'm with you? Is it
Yeah,
because you
but
don't want your other?
I think men, we really don't care about it that much. But what I'm saying, what about when it comes when if a man is not wanting to take pictures or post pictures, then it speaks to his character, and women try to weaponize that against men.
So I think the issue that women such as myself, have with that is you may be that guy to where you don't want your personal life exposed. But all I'm gonna look at it as, like many women, is you want to hide me from the other jump offs you got.
Mm.
And we're gonna keep it a buck, and we're gonna honestly say that a lot of the times when and you accuse women of that, not you particularly, but a lot of you guys will get up here and clown women for posting a plate of dinner, but won't plate like post the man that bought it and stuff like that, because that woman is still making herself seem like she's available. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't post me on your page, you make yourself seem like you're still available. So of course I
Why?
would have
Why
an
is that
issue.
even a thing though? Because that doesn't speak to the validity of the relationship or how that person feels about you.
So if I post
Sorry.
a picture, no, I'm gonna answer your question. So if I go out with my man tonight and I'm just posting the plates that he bought for me, and I came on your channel tomorrow and said, "Oh yeah, look at my Instagram, look at what I got for dinner and everything," your first thing you're gonna say is, "So why you ain't post that man that bought that?" Correct?
Yep.
Right. So what's wrong with you saying, okay, so here go my plate of food that I'm posting, and this is the woman that I bought it for. What's the difference between the two?
It's really no different, but that's not my point though. What I'm saying is that if the man in the relationship is not wanting to be posted on social media, why would that go against his character, or the woman have a negative outlook on that because it's a social new social norm?
But I just explained to you why. It's because if I don't post you, it means I'm trying to hide you because
That's
I'm
not
still
true.
open. Oh, excuse me, sir. Listen, maybe you don't feel that way, but Mr. P. Smurf, Mr. Papa Smurf over there is agreeing with me because he knows I'm saying some realness. If I don't post my man on social media, it means I'm advertising for other men. If you don't post me on social media, it means you're just trying to keep your life private. Make that make sense. Make
And,
that work. In
But
and
your own
social
logic,
media
make
does
that
not
work.
have to be social
uh,
media doesn't have to be a dominant force in your relationship or your life at all. That's all I'm saying.
that's
So
true.
I
And
agree with that. However, like I said, if I don't post you and I only post what you bought for me, then it's gonna be, oh, I'm still out for sale, correct? You guys will literally say, oh, she's still advertising. However, if you don't post, then it's, oh, I'm a private person and I like to keep my personal life to myself. So how does that not work both ways?
and I agree with you. I never really truly thought about it until you
Thank you,
said it in
sir.
this form. And you, from personal experience, you are right.
Thank you. I appreciate
Because
that.
yeah, when I was still open and wasn't for sure about the individual that I was with, I did not post them because I didn't want to put that out there, and that's something that I pulled back. Whereas once I found my significant other now, the first thing I did was put her on display to tell women, get back. Please don't disturb me. Please don't come about in my space because I have someone. You know what I'm saying? And
Absolutely.
yeah, so I never thought about it completely till you said it like that. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense to me, Lady August.
Thank you for accepting that. I appreciate that. Trey was the one with the contention, I think. So,
I,
No, no,
Trey,
no, no, no.
and
I
I
don't have
think
a
he coming.
contention. What I'm saying is people are making social norms important in their relationships. And
Yeah,
that should not be a thing, in my opinion, regardless.
and I think to kind of piggyback on Trey, I think we come also from a point. If that man is not a social media person, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he get on once every blue moon or something of that nature. Then I believe it shouldn't matter. And I think women respect that part right there. It's that guy that's on liking everybody's stuff, loving everybody's stuff, and then there his woman right there, and she's on there, and yeah, that would be, you know what I'm saying? So it's a different, it's levels to it.
okay, so Papa Smurf, that's exactly the place where I was coming from. The guy that'll sit up there and tell you he just got a new job and show you the building that he's standing in front of, or the guy that just like walked out the rental place with a new vehicle and he'll show you that. He'll even go down to show you the birth of his first kid, but all the time the lady's face is just cut out of every photo. If you go down his whole social media, it's a lady that you know is involved because you see a woman hands in the situation or whatever. He keep cutting this lady out or whatever the case from the pictures, and I don't have no issue with that. If you're saying I'm a private person, I don't like my business on social media. My thing is, so why are you posting your new car in front of the dealership you got it from? Why are you posting your new house that you just bought on Court Street? Like, you post everything else, but for some reason this lady is off limits. She's not even allowed to talk in your background to ask you if you want a cup of tea while you
Yeah,
on
but
the
that's that,
panels
that's
and stuff.
that's crazy though. If it's to that extreme, that's something else. That's something totally different, right?
It is something totally different, Trey, but you can't act like it doesn't happen. A
Yeah,
lot of the things
I
that
don't
you
argue that.
guys want women to come up here and do is say, okay, fine. If it's not you, that's fine. That's anecdotal, but you can't act like these things aren't happening. So you have to look at it on the flip side too. Yes, majority of men don't operate a certain way, but there's some that do. So
Mhm.
Trey, if you and Mr. P. Smurf are in a classroom and you guys are two of the five kids that act right in the classroom, ain't nobody calling your moms, ain't nobody talking about y'all, whatever. We only talking about the bad kids in the class.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you guys don't get the traction that you should get, but it's because y'all doing y'all are substantial people. So yeah, we don't have to talk to y'all or comment on what y'all doing because y'all doing the right thing. We only gonna talk crap about the people that are doing the wrong thing, which is what we should be doing because these people are the ones that obviously need help. You guys are fine. So we salute you guys for being the guys that do the things that you're supposed to be doing. However, y'all got to understand that the majority of men do not operate like Trey the Truth Teller, P Smurf, my husband, all the other dudes that be up here except for Wolf. The majority of men don't operate like y'all.
And I think we fail to realize, sis, kind of to go into play. Like, really, a lot of guys don't honestly see, don't have that access to
What's
y'all
that
like that.
noise?
You said what?
What's that
We hear
noise?
your
Oh,
background
I'm
shit.
sorry. I'm sorry. I was running water. I'm sorry. I'm about to wash dishes.
So the problem is with that is a lot of guys honestly don't have access to y'all like that. A lot of times when they're talking to get y'all attention. That's why they put their money before themselves. You see what I'm saying? That's why they try to be in competition with us. And we try to explain, like, I believe we constantly say, why don't y'all ignore those guys when it goes back to say what OG was saying. On average, most of the time, that same guy that they talking against is really their baby daddy. And they really mad at him because he won't act right. They won't get that one guy that look funny, right? He looks funny. He wear the weirdest clothes. He kind of weird. They're not giving that guy the opportunity, right?
Okay, so Mr. P. Smurf.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, okay, so there's a lot to unpack there. So the first thing that I would ask you is, you said that women won't give, the raggedy one the time of day. Can
Not
we agree
the
that,
raggedy one, the weird looking one. The weird looking one.
okay, weird people are usually raggedy looking, so it's the
Okay,
same thing.
I get where you coming from. I get where you coming from, sis. Go ahead.
So, can we just please agree that you men are the same way? So, if I came in the club and I had cross eyes, buck teeth, a Bill Cosby sweater, and binocular glasses, you'll probably like look away from me to go with the lady that looks like Kim Kardashian. No.
I'm gonna say yes
Okay, so that's not a gender thing. That is a human nature thing.
for sure.
Correct?
For sure.
Okay. My biggest contention with a lot of these panels is that they say, oh, women are hypergamous, women only want the best that they can get. And I'm just sitting here like, well, men are that way too, because men want the prettiest, youngest, little thing that they could get as well. So it's not just women are hypergamous. I think people are, correct?
Well, I say in a sense of desire, yes. But the problem is men have to accept that they're gonna get what my man say last night, the trickle down. If I deny her, that's his opportunity. But guess who she gonna come to first? She looking at the job. She ain't looking at the little nerdy dude, right? All the girls are talking about me. They're not talking about my homie that's smart as hell, that's a good guy. He would do anything for you, right?
Okay.
And all the time. And watch this. Sometimes it's the same one that would be a great match for him.
Okay, but Mr. P. Smurf.
I'm listening.
Okay, so I agree with what you're saying. However, if we look at the way that men choose women,
Yep.
the way that men choose women, they want the youngest, they want the prettiest, they want the this, they want the that. The
Yes.
same way that women do, right? The problem I think that we're having is that people in those age groups, which are in their 20s, their teens, however, they want to go out and do the same stuff that you already did at your age. And so
Yep.
you can't really tell them what to do at
Nope.
their age. Like if I'm 18 and let's say you're, I don't know, 47, just
Yep.
throwing it out there.
No, you right on
Why?
point. You right on point. That's my age. Go ahead.
Oh, see, I'm a god. See, look at me. But yeah. But why would I want you to come and give me all these babies by the time I'm 24? So now I got six of your kids. I'm 24. You're about to, go bye-bye in like 20 years. Now I'm a single mom. And then we have all these guys on panels talking about don't date single moms and they're for recreational use only. But it's like I did the right thing. I got with you when I was young. You were way older. I did everything they told me to do on this podcast.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mhm.
with you. You're an older man. We got the kids and everything like that. You go bye-bye. And then these same podcast people is like single moms for recreational use only. But I was a stay-at-home mom. So now I don't have any income. I don't have any skills because fresh out of 18, I just came and gave you babies. So all I can do is get probably like a babysitting job because that's all I know how to do is take care of babies. I have no skills outside of raising kids. What am I supposed to do?
Well, first and foremost, I wouldn't penalize you, right? If you were married,
You
I
can't
would
penalize me. You going? I said if me and you was married and now you go bye bye.
that
You can't
okay.
penalize me.
So what I'm saying is, speaking from men's viewpoint, a woman like that normally they don't penalize, right? So no, I got a family that adopted me. It's an older couple. The wife had 6 children before she married the man. She was only married to one man. Her husband died, right? So this is when I love my God, right? And this is a beautiful woman. And once again, he's helped raise. She got 3 sons and three daughters. Plus, he has 3 children. He's come in and when I say they're special to me. And this is when I say God knows what he's doing when it comes to y'all, right? If you're individual and you need that, my God has always provided for widows, the lame, which are those that are crippled, and children. He's always provided for y'all. And the elders. He do take care of the elders as well. You see what I'm saying? That has been righteous in this book. So
Is
I
that
know
not
that
through
for
us
a
having
fact.
to go and get stuff through the paint? Like, for instance, if my God provided for me after I became a widow, that would pretty much look like, oh, I found another man to marry me and help me take care of my
Yep.
kids that I already have, correct?
Yep.
So, what if that doesn't happen to
I,
me
I, I,
or
I
happen for
I
me?
can't speak on it because I'm bumping into too many women that is happening for. So for me, I got light at the end of the tunnel for women that has been righteous and did what they supposed to do. Now, I would
Which
hope.
was to make their bodies available for another man that said, okay, yeah, you know what, she gave up box, so I guess I can go buy her kid a pair of sneakers. Is that what that looks like?
No, I mean, this man takes full care of his wife, and I know a
I'm
few others
asking
that have
you
done this.
though, like, I'm not asking about that particular situation. I'm
I
asking you in
understand.
general.
So
Is that what
it's
that
hard.
looks like?
It's hard for me to answer because most of the women that you are, that's an exception to the rule, right? Most of them have 3, 4, 4 baby daddies. You see what I'm saying?
I
So
don't
they
know
just,
about that. I don't know about 3 and 4. I know about, okay, I'll give you 3. I will give
that's
you
what I'm
that.
saying.
I'll
Okay.
give you that. However, is it that God looked down upon these raggedy women and brought you into our lives because you're the one guy that said, I'll be a step crash dummy to these kids? Is that how we're supposed to look at it? So we have to pray and thank God for you every day?
Nope. I just hope we break the curse and make things better and teach our children to do better than we did and make better decisions, right?
Is that so? Did you
That,
marry
that,
the person who virginity you took?
I mean, she wasn't a virgin, and I didn't expect no woman to be a virgin that at this point of age. You see what
Have
I'm
you
saying?
had sex with a virgin before?
Yes, I have.
Did you marry her?
No, I have. No, I did not.
Why? Why?
One,
I thought you guys value virginity. So why you ain't marry that lady?
I shouldn't even had a girlfriend.
Oh my
Let me say
God.
this. Let me say this. I did not have a girlfriend until I became an adult. So when I was in high school, and this is when this transpired, right? The
Mm-hmm.
rule in my house was you could not have a girlfriend until you turn 18. So
Sir.
so this is just anonymous. This is just how we did it in our family, this kind of culture. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, I was strict on that. Until I turned 18, I couldn't have a girlfriend. Well, I went off to college, did what I need to do in the sense of college, and after that, I was ready to find my wife. I was
Can
ready
I
to
ask you,
build and put things into play, and I'm kind of different when it comes to that.
P
So
Smurf? I do not mean to cut you off. I just want
go
to make
ahead,
sure I'm
sister.
following you. No, no, no. I don't want to be rude. I just want to make sure
Uh-uh.
I'm following you. So
Yep.
your family had a rule that you could not have a girlfriend, but they didn't tell you that you couldn't stick your wee wee in one, a potential one.
They told me to be cautious. And the only
Okay, they
reason
told
why,
you about
because
be cautious about
I was very promiscuous. I
it's
was a jock.
promiscuous.
So so
But
so women was coming at me. They was coming
so,
at me.
sir, okay, so sir, my question to you is your family had this like this belief that you should not get a girlfriend, but they had nothing to say about you sticking your ding dings
My
in
mother did not,
women.
she did not want me to do it, but my stepfather sat down and talked to her and say he's gonna do what he want to do, and
So
he's
why
gonna
was
stick.
it that so why was it that okay, he gonna do what he gonna do when it came to having sex, but it wasn't he gonna do what he wanna do when it came to having a girlfriend that you could have had sex with for the first time and made that your wife? Why one of them things
I,
is not the same as the
I,
other?
I can't answer that, my sister. That's just what they told.
Yes, you can. You can tell the truth.
I just did. I was quite
You can
honest
say
with you.
what you wanted because you wanted to be the first person up inside of a female, but you didn't want to marry that girl. You just wanted
Yeah,
to be the first. You
okay,
just
so
wanted to be the person that said, "Yay, I planted my flag. I'm the first person that did this," and
I
none
didn't
of
even
you
know I
other
was the
dudes,
first. I didn't even know I was the first
bro.
until she told me.
Bro, so that's not a conversation. You don't ask females like that you deal with how many or should I get tested? Should you get tested? You don't ask none of them questions
So
before you just
okay,
slide your
we came
you
up in
just
an era where that wasn't the case, sis. And I don't know why they brought us up like that. All I know is that's what they taught us, and I taught my children different because I knew better and I knew different. You see what I'm
so
saying?
what you teaching your kids now? Cause
So what I taught my daughters was this.
mhm.
Once again, I do agree with you should not have a girlfriend or boyfriend. Listen, I taught all of the generation that came under me. It's 20 grandchildren, right?
All 20 generations that came after you.
No, I said 20 children. There's 20 children and me and my sister's children. There's 20 of us. You can't have no one until you're 18 because your hormones are all over the place, right? This the girls and the boys. I said, be mindful. I prefer you not to have sex because your hormones are going to be all over the place. And I raised 5 daughters, sis. Now, with my daughters, I said, be mindful, okay? Because,
how old is your oldest, if you don't mind me asking?
26.
Please.
26, no children.
Okay.
She is engaged. 25, she's engaged. 21, she's engaged. And then
wait, hold on. You said that your daughter is 26 and she doesn't have any kids?
No kids, yes.
So you come on panels listening to men all day say that when you're 25 or 22 or maybe 18, they hit the wall.
August.
No, hold on. Wait.
August, you really came up here and changed the whole goddamn conversation.
Trey.
Yes, you did respectfully, right? And so I have a question for you. Define relationship success privately. And I am about to go to bed because y'all not sending no super chats. Y'all playing games with me tonight. But again, August, define relationship success privately.
Relationship privately means that you can literally go to bed and wake up in the morning with this person without anybody knowing it, and y'all just happy. That's what it looks like for me. I don't know the Webster dictionary version, but for me is, we wake up, we go to bed happy, and we could fight tonight. We could fight in the morning. We could play what's that thing when you get your swords out in your pants and you go what the hell is that shit y'all to play? Come on, y'all are boys. Y'all know what that thing is called.
I don't know that. But listen, all right, so social media.
Y'all know what y'all used to do.
Social media didn't change dating. It changed what people believe they deserve without what they're willing to build. Let me read that one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Social media didn't just change dating. It changed what people believe they deserve without changing what they're willing to build. So relationships will work. Both of y'all, August is married, P. Smurf is married. Y'all know it. Y'all know it takes work.
It does.
Right?
It does.
You know, it takes a lot of compromising. It takes a lot of honesty. It just takes a lot.
Communication.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
Man, open to suggestions. Like, yeah,
it takes a lot. Listen, man. Hey, we having a slow night tonight, man. And it is what it is. But I'm gonna probably go live during the day tomorrow if Ali don't, or we'll be back tomorrow evening. I always pull up early when I pull up. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we'll have a crowd tomorrow. And if not, it's all good. So I'm going to shut it down early tonight. I don't want to, but it is what it is. All right? And I'll see y'all tomorrow night.
Love and respect.
Cheap, but the real high. Learn early how to move, learn the world, book alive, and I didn't. Like a true breed, no cap in my tone. Hard like stinky fridge. Now the stash got grown. 8 out of my steps, try to live in my pace. Ain't hoes wanna eat with the food on my plate. I remember being home. Stimming tight with the stress. Now the pressure's your fuel. I just answer with chance.